get ready to match the stars. Richard Kiel, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Marianne Mobley, Paul Williams, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John. Friends, how do you do?
How do you do?
You all look very elegant.
Thank
You're
you.
a good-looking bunch.
Look again.
Just-
This is the strangest collection of
No,
clothes
it's all right. We're all wonderful.
you've ever seen.
Just so
check
that
it.
everybody at home and here in the studio knows what we're dealing with here in Richard Kiel, I'm going to ask him to stand up, if you would, please. Would the real Richard Kiel please stand up? Holy mackerel, Richard. I just want to point out, Richard,
That's my check.
anything I am not now, nor have I ever been, Paul Williams. And anything you want to write down on the card is okay with me, right or wrong. And if they boo you, I will personally go out and beat them about the head and shoulders with a little stick. Thank you very much. You may sit down now. All right. Now let's welcome Esther Young and Larry Strange over here. How do you do? Let's get acquainted. Let's find out about Larry Strange here, where he's from and all that.
Oh, well, I always get teased about my last name, and sometimes I make jokes about it. When I was applying for pharmacy school,
Yes.
the man asked me why I wanted to be a pharmacist, and I jokingly told him I wanted to own my own drugstore and call it Strange Drugs. So...
You said that, huh?
Yes.
We're not going to say
You're
that.
looking for funding. Let me tell you right now that this is the gratifying.
This is the place.
Well, needless to say, I'm not a pharmacist.
What are you?
I'm working on my master's in teaching, and I was a newspaper reporter for 3 years. And I worked at the Kentucky Derby as a cashier, and I love to play the piano. Oh, I'm from Bardstown, Kentucky, which is about 8,000 people, but I'm very proud of my hometown. It's the bourbon capital of the world, and my Kentucky home is there.
I think we've learned more about Larry Strange than we care to know. No, listen, you sound as if you have a fascinating life, and we're not going to do any jokes on his name. Do we all understand that?
What is his name?
His name is Larry Strange. All right, now let's find out about Esther Young.
Hi, I'm a flight attendant for major airlines, and I'm from Dallas, Texas.
That's it, eh?
Yeah.
You do your own cornrows?
No, have it done in L.A.
It takes a long time to get that done. Is it painful?
No.
Does it hurt?
No.
May I take a close? I've never looked at one real close.
Funny.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It really is. Quite attractive. All right, here on Match Game PM, you'll each have 3 opportunities to match as many of our stars as you possibly can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $20,000. How about that? Larry, A or B?
I'll take B.
Larry wants B, which says, Dumb Donald is so dumb. Thank you. He tried to wash his car by driving it into a blank. That's how dumb he is. Here we go. Dumb Donald's so dumb he tried to wash his car by driving it into a blank.
I'll say toilet.
You'll say that.
What a strange answer.
Yes. Now,
Not
just
gonna-
a minute. We said we weren't going to do that.
Any of those, any more rights.
Hello, Richard.
I didn't realize Donald was that dumb.
Oh,
I said, by driving it into a lake.
a lake.
Yes.
All right. That's why you
They had
finished
no
so
opinion
bad.
on that.
So
quickly.
So quickly.
So you had a
So
rotten
quickly.
answer.
Right.
All right.
Now, I didn't say any of those answers, the before, the after, and Mr. Strange does give odd answers. I said laundromat.
Laundromat is excellent. Yes,
Thank you.
Charles?
I
Laundromat
said
is
the
excellent.
Same
Yeah.
as
Let's not
Richard.
rush to judgment.
All right.
Now, if there's going to be tension, I'm going to go because I get nauseous. I do. I get very
Tension, is there?
nauseous.
Are you tense? No.
No, no, not at all. Can you help me?
I said the same as my friend Richard Blake.
Richard Lake said.
The new
And that's a good answer.
Richard Lake said Kiel. Mary
Richard
Ann.
Lake is his name.
Dumb Donald tried to wash his car by driving it into a
This may be your strangest answer. Swimming pool.
swimming pool. I had a friend who did that once. All right.
This is my imitation of Veronica Lake.
Grow a little more hair.
Good.
Yeah.
3 of us. All the
Yes.
guys on the panel, Gene.
Okay, Bessie.
There's no tension here, Charles. I mean, it's only way back. You know, lay back, mellow, I can dig it, right arm. Lake.
There it is. And a lot of lake
Lake.
for you, Larry. Now, Esther, let's see what we have for you here. This is your round 1 question. Dan the Daredevil said, I'm in real pain. That's what I get for trying to catch a blank dropped from a 12-story building.
I suppose we have to listen to these.
You ready, Esther? Dan the Daredevil said, I'm in real pain. That's what I get for trying to catch a blank dropped from a 12-story building.
Motorcycle?
A motorcycle.
Hey, listen.
There was a reason why you said motorcycle, I'm sure.
Sure.
What would you have said, group?
Piano.
Piano's gonna.
Okay, then I've got
Piano.
the definitive
Piano.
answer.
That's what the audience would
Why
have
would
said.
anybody
I
drop
love
a piano from a
piano.
12-story building?
Well, they were
Don't
moving
look
it up
for
and the rope
logic.
broke. Piano. You got the popular fans there with the audience. Okay.
You know, Marcia's a little cranky tonight. Have you noticed she's getting a little testy with the audience? You know
Oh.
that?
Yes.
That's because we're tycoonettes.
We're tycoonettes now.
We're
We got
tycoonettes.
land.
We have bought a condominium together.
And you expect to make money out of this real estate
Well, we
venture.
expect to make money in other things.
The way
But not babies.
Okay.
I know the property, and it looks like the Bates
Charles,
Motel in
sorry.
Psycho.
Mellow, think mellow.
Baby grand
I'm really tense.
Baby grand piano.
Really?
All right.
Well,
Piano
bad
seems to
vibes,
be the
well.
response we're getting here most often, Esther. Mary Ann?
If you like piano, you're
You'll-
gonna love this. It's no stranger than any other. A bomb.
A bomb.
Very good, Marianne.
Real pain. That's what I get trying to catch a blank drop from a 12-story building.
Marianne, would you like to take a nap with me? All I could think of was I kept thinking about catch a cold. That's the only thing. I did catch a car, which is
A car.
closest
Drop a
to
car.
motorcycle. It's close. It's
That's
close.
right. Not bad. Yes.
Oh, wow, Gene.
Yes, darling.
Oh, wow, I just love my answer. You know where I'm coming from, my friend?
Yes.
Mellow. I'm thinking mellow here.
You are mellow.
I'm a land baronet. I'm going to own all of California before I'm through.
Right.
Let's say they bought land front in California. This is so beachfront in
Beachfront.
California. This is so far north that their neighbors are Canadian. That's how far north this little condominium is. They're giving them away, and I can't stand it.
Stop!
No one's
Stop.
going to visit them. It's a 3-day drive.
Thank heaven.
And then you're not
Charles,
sure you're
go
there.
amortize yourself, Charles. Janitor or janitorette?
Right. Good. There you are at the end of round 1. Now you see how the game goes. Now you have 2 more chances to really get with it here. Now this little message for you, if you please. Here we go. Now we go to round 2. Scores tied, zip to zip. He went first last time, so therefore, Esther, you'll go first this time.
B, please.
Yes, ma'am. Henny Youngman
Oh, I love Henny.
just went to the doctor for his annual checkup. As soon as he saw the doctor, Henny said, "Take my blank, please." Annual checkup, doctor.
Okay.
All right, Esther. Henny Youngman just went to the doctor for his annual checkup. You know who Henny Youngman is?
No.
You never heard of Henny Youngman? Well, doesn't that put us on the horns of a dilemma? Because she's going to blow this no matter what happens. But Henny Youngman is a well-known nightclub comedian. And
He's the king of the
famous for
one-liners.
one line saying, well, there's short sayings. I can't do any of them because it might, influence you one way
I
or
know
another.
there's an
to question.
audience out there because paintings don't smoke.
Right, that's one. Right. Anyway, Henny Youngman just went to the doctor for his annual checkup. As soon as he saw the doctor, Henny said, "Take my blank, please."
Take my heart,
Take my heart, please.
please.
All right. Well,
Don't you get up here.
leave her alone. Now, she's
on
a
him,
young
you're right.
lady, and she might legitimately not have heard of any young one. You ever heard of that one-line thing, take my wife, please?
That's Henny Young.
Yeah, that's Henny
That's
Young.
the guy.
That's the guy. Oh, yeah. That's the guy.
Right. He was famous for that.
He was famous for that, yeah.
Take my wife.
Take my wife. He said that. All right, Brett?
No. You see, you're confused. She didn't have to know who Henny Youngman was. All you had to do was just give her the, take my blood, please.
Take my blood, please.
That's for your medicinal answer.
Right.
They're so far north, they don't have to worry about fires or hurricanes, or they don't have to worry about any landslides at all.
How about oil on the property?
Nothing like that at all. It's just the one thing they've got that far north is icebergs on the lawn.
Wife. All right.
One that was.
So, wife is what we have a lot of over here. Marianne?
You got another one.
There's...
We're going to put ours up together because we got the definitive answer.
So far up north that the temperature is 0.
Take my temperature.
Take my temperature, please. Very good.
Why is that better than blood?
It's
Take
cleaner,
my
hon.
temperature, please.
Cleaner.
Take my blood, please. Well, they're all
It's
all right.
cleaner.
All right, Larry,
Temperature's
this
a
is yours.
two-syllable, three-syllable word.
Beverly
Said
Hills.
what kind of a doctor he was. It could have been very specific and crude.
Specific and crude, my attorneys.
Shall I go on? All right.
Oh, please, sir.
Beverly Hills is really ritzy. At ball games, instead of selling hot dogs, the vendors sell blank. Beverly Hills, a ritzy place. What do you say, Shorty? No, don't say it yet. Did you turn around when I called him Shorty?
Of course I did. 39 years, you get used to your name, you know?
Beverly Hills is a really ritzy place, is really ritzy. At ball games, instead of selling hot dogs, the vendors sell blank.
Well, I don't like it myself, but I'll say caviar.
Caviar. All right. Pretty good answer he came up with.
That is a good answer. Unfortunately, it's not mine, but I thought they might sell filet mignon. I don't know
Filet.
did I spell it right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
You're a writer, you can spell.
F. Scott Fitzgerald was a writer, and he couldn't spell.
Right.
I live in Beverly Hills, as you know.
Yes.
What do we call a setup?
It's so near Culver City, it's frightening. Go to the Culver Market.
One of America's greatest straight women. I said caviar and wheat thin.
Aha! One for you, Larry. Two caviar for Larry.
I said what I think is such an adorable answer. Oh, let the audience decide. Crepes DiMaggio.
I thought it was quite amusing myself.
I loved it.
Crepes DiMaggio. All right, instead of selling hot dogs in Beverly Hills because it's a ritzy place, the vendors sell...
Now, don't boo. Remember, I'm a mother of an 11-year-old child. You must be kind. I missed the gist of this question completely.
You really
I
were
said
out of it.
Mercedes.
You got
With mustard.
She's out of it again. She drifts in and out of it
On
occasionally.
heavy drugs again?
Yes.
Usually that comes from Iran, but not the kind I buy. I only buy Mexican caviar.
Right. All right. What do you got for us?
I serve it so often, Gene, and if you were ever invited over, I'd serve it to you. Caviar and cheese puffs.
Aha. All right. Now we go to round 3. Larry, you're ahead. You go first.
Okay, I'll take B.
B it is.
Beat up.
The Godfather said to Rocco, "What's wrong with you? When I pointed out my sister, I wanted you to take her out, not blank her out." You don't play, you don't play. You don't play. Charles Richard. Ready? Godfather said to Rocco, "What's wrong with you? When I pointed out my sister, I wanted you to take her out, not blank her out."
Rubber out.
Rubber out. What'd you say there, Rich?
I knocked her out.
Knock her out. Not a match? Charles?
I'm sorry, Lawrence. Knock her out, I said.
Knock her out. And Marianne?
Lawrence, I may make up for the Mercedes. Wipe her out.
Wipe her out. That's one for him. He's up to 4. Now, Esther, you need 4 to tie and 5 to win. The police inspector said, "Last night we set a trap to catch the delicatessen burglar. We went over to Bernie's Delicatessen and put blank on all the doors."
Last night we set a trap to catch the delicatessen burglar. We went over to Bernie's Delicatessen and put a blank on all the doors. Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. Pardon.
You ever hear a Chinese woman read that British?
The police inspector said last night we set a trap to catch the delicatessen burglar. We went over to Bernie's Delicatessen and put blank on all the doors.
Cheese?
Cheese on all the doors.
Oh.
There's something that goes with cream cheese. You know what it is? What?
She said cheese, and I thought Limburger cheese might, give a clue.
Cheese! That's a match.
No, that's enough.
What?
No. Chicken fat.
Chicken fat.
It's greasy, you'll slip your little hand right off it, and the first thing you know...
Mustard.
Mustard.
I know what it is. None of us
No
said
one
it.
got the idea.
No.
Well, let's see.
I got
Don't
it
say it
now.
now. Don't say it. Marianne.
I got it now.
Well, you're not going to get it from me.
I know that, but we got to see the answer anyway.
Mustard.
Oh, dear.
You're the winner. He's the winner.
Pastrami and Limburger cheese, so Larry wins the game. Come on down, Larry. I'll tell you. When you go to Bernie's Delicatessen, one of the things you order is cream cheese and lox, L-O-X. So it would have been lox,
You
but lox,
think
it's a
you're
little
so
play on all the
smart.
with doors there. Esther, we're going to send some gifts your way from Match Game PM. Thank you for being with us. Esther Young, ladies and gentlemen. Now we'll spin her off and we'll spin this message for you. All right, you're going to have a chance to win a lot of money here, Larry. Here we go. We polled a studio audience, said write down your best answer to this. We're in the blank. Now, 3 of the stars can give you some assistance here.
I'll take Marianne.
We're in the money.
There's one.
Okay. How about, everybody looked around here. How about Brett?
We're in the dumper.
One more.
And Charles?
We're in the news.
We're in the news. So you have money, dumper, and news. You want one of those or one of your own? You have a better idea?
No, we're in the money.
All right. Let's see if it's up there under the $100 response. We're in the Army now. Let's take a look at the $250 response. We're in the mood. Last chance for money. Here we go. You got it. All right. That means the least you'll play for is $5,000, but you got one more audience match, and let's see how you do with that. Wait a blank. Wait a blank. Who do you want?
Okay, I'll take Brett.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Looked away. Okay, I'll take Charles.
Wait a minute.
We said wait a minute.
Oh. Wait a while.
Wait a while.
Okay. Richard.
Did you think of that?
Oh, I just thought of wild. Wait a long time.
All right. Wait a long time, wait a minute, and wait a while. You want one of those or one of your own?
I'll take wait a minute.
All right. Let's see if wait a minute is up there under the $100 response. Wait a while is there. Let's take a look at the next one, please. Wait a second.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Better be minute.
Wait a minute. Is it under the big one? Please spin it. There we go. Now, Another 500 means another 5,000 added to the previous one is a pot of $10,000 to shoot for. But if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, you can double it and play for $20,000. Let's root for a double. Here we go. Paul, it's going to be you, Paul. $20,000 is what you're playing for. $20,000. Face me here. Good luck to you. Here it is. No help, please, from the audience. Blank of the century. Blank of the century. Now, you have to put it in the slot, Paul, when you're finished. All right, if you give us the same answer he has on the card, you get $20,000.
Turn of the century.
Turn of the century. Now, Paul, he says turn of the century will match you. What do you say to that?
Can I borrow 10 grand?
Turn of the century. Congratulations, you got a total of $21,000. And now this message for you. Gene Rabinger, join us next week for Match Game PM. Thank you all. Goodbye.
Six of squeak for WD-40. Makes things work smoother, last longer. You can do it yourself with WD-40. Add a baby bath and changing pad and Diaperine baby powder made with naturally absorbent cornstarch to keep babies dry and comfortable. 100% talc-free Diaperine baby powder. And Turtle Extra Car Wax. Extra polymers and silicones make it extra long-lasting, extra brilliant, extra easy. Turtle Extra Car Wax in liquid and soft paste. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.